Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It's Monday night basketball here in the cave. Scott Oshman along with Ron Henthorne. I get a treat to see this fantastic Glacier Peak basketball team, the girls version, against the daunted Arlington basketball team. Ron, how are you?
I'm doing good. 10 days till Christmas, Scott. I hope you're ready.
Yeah, what'd you get me?
I got you a day-old pizza.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm in a last-second shop for you, Ron. You're hard to shop for, okay?
Right,
what do you want? What did you ask Santa for?
A new pair of socks, whatever.
Oh, okay, all right. You're easy.
Something easy, yeah. This year, first game with the girls here that you've seen this year, and both these teams coming in here with a 5-0 record.
Yes.
So
something's got to give, as our friend Tim Boyle says.
Something's got to give. Somebody's going to walk out here with a loss on their ledger. So
it's a clash of the Titans. Obviously, the 4A Arlington Eagles come into this Glacier Peak ball club. Again, you guys covered them. I did watch that game, and without Nicole Fossey obviously playing, they lost quite a few players. But boy, the youngsters for Glacier Peak, Ron, have come up big in the first part of the season.
They have. They've been scoring some points and putting some points on the board. They've got girls scoring like Paisley Johnson's averaging 14.6 points per game. So Samantha Fatkin, the other sophomore right behind her, at 9.4 per game. So girls are putting some scores up out there.
And they kind of like we talk on the boys' side for Glacier Peak, Zach Hatch and Guffey, three balls. These girls aren't afraid to shoot behind the arc as well.
No, they're not. They're all able to shoot for three, and they all do. And so do the Arlington girls. Arlington's got 5 and 6 of their players that are scoring in the three-point range. So they're out here in force tonight. We're going to see a fast-running, hard-fought game out here. And I was talking briefly to Coach Hill for the Grizzlies here earlier, and he said this is going to be one tough battle tonight. These girls are not going to stop running all night long.
And girls basketball, again, it's physical. These guys, I mean, they ball it out down there. They go nuts. This should be an absolute treat here from Glacier Peak High School in Snohomish. Again, Scott Oshman with Ron Henthorne. We think maybe Johnny McLean's going to show up a little bit later as they do the starting lineup. So, let's start with Arlington, Ron. Who are we going to watch tonight? Again, the junior Jayla Russ getting a lot of pub coming into the season, but as we were talking before we went,
Christian's averaging 12.4 per game, and Serafina Balderas is averaging 10.4 per game. So they've got some girls who are putting some balls through the net out there tonight.
And they don't look, again, predominantly Seniorville. So, I mean, I see one senior starting on their roster, a couple seniors again. So the future looks bright for both these programs as they went far last year. And you're going to start hearing the starting lineups. Again, head coach Joe Marsh for the Arlington Eagles. And as Ron alluded to, Brian Hill. He's been here the whole way since this school opened.
He has. I guess this is like the 5th season, right?
Provides each of us.
I think it's more. I think it's like 7th or 8th of the school, isn't it?
7th season. Yeah, that's right.
Well, and today we were both talking Seattle Times. Second week rankings, they pushed Glacier Peak up to 5th in the state. Now 4A is a little more tricky, so Arlington hasn't cracked the top 10. The big shocker there, Cleveland got beat by Lakeside last week, so that drops Cleveland way down and puts Lakeside up on the 4A side. But on the girls' state kind of platform there, 4A is brutal.
It is brutal. Speaking of 4A, by the way, you mentioned earlier about Arlington being 4A. They were 4A last year. I think they actually dropped to 3A.
Oh, they dropped to 3A? Oh, my goodness gracious.
Yeah, so
what am I? I don't know what I'm talking about.
So well, yeah, you do now.
I do now. Oh, that's horrible.
Strong force in this 3A contention. And as you alluded to earlier, Arlington has only 2 seniors on this high-speed roster, and Glacier Peak has 2 seniors on the high-speed roster. So these kids are all going to be coming back next year for another rousing good year.
So, yeah, number 4 right there, Serafina Balderas. again. And Sadie Mensing, of course, she's kind of the five-tool player, can do all the things, score inside, outside. Here's Kayla Watkins in the white Glacier Peak.
You mentioned Serafina out there, and if you can actually look at her standing out there, she's 5'0", listed on the roster, and I think she's stretching a little bit to get to there.
And you know what? Now that I'm saying this, it's coming back to me. We did, Tim Boyle and I, we did the district championship. Wasn't the girls Arlington and Linwood last year? Because I recognize her.
Right, yeah.
I think. I don't know. I'm probably wrong about that too, Ron.
Yeah, I think Arlington went all the way to the 4A championships last year. Until the last game, I don't remember who they lost to, but I think they went right into the finals. So,
and team manager Johnny.
Anyway, we'll catch you up. We'll be right back after this with the tip-off.
Are you a whiz in filmmaking? Do you want to become extraordinary in filmmaking? Then come to Shoreline Community College and work with Shoreline Productions, where you will learn to transform your work in teams of working professionals and students to create enchanting effects such as green screen, text animation, and so much more. So come to Shoreline Community College, where you can mystify and dazzle in filmmaking.
Should tell you, varsity basketball on STSPN is presented by Shoreline Community College, STSPN and SLSN. This entire season, Shoreline Community College. Make sure you go there for all their classes, video production, film production, shoreline.edu.
Strangely absent here tonight, Scott, is a noisy band, so we can actually hear what's going on a little bit out here.
I recognize that. They had some nice jams going when I came in the building.
Number 12, Kayla Watkins.
Kayla Watkins with Jayla Russ, and Jayla Russ is the one that everybody's been talking about coming in. The tip-off, Arlington will start off with the ball.
He right off.
Out, long three, and it's good. The other way. Down and up. Middle. She goes. Hard, gets her own rebound. Can't quite get it. Sadie Mensing. A lot of work there on the boards.
Sadie got to get it fine-tuned in there, missing a couple of short jumpers under the basket like that.
Ludwig will take it out of bounds. GP with the full court press. Emma Janicek with the ball, 21 now. Gets it over to Serafina, back out. Top, now they go to man-to-man. She drives and they tried. It's really
the center in.
Very nice. Look, see this since on the press. Janice.
That one, so.
Both against Snohomish. Girls should have a strong year. Arlington beat them, Ron, by 13.
Yeah, on. Oh.
Ludwig gets her own rebound, goes up, but Johnson comes down with it. She's got Fatkin trailing. Can she get it to her? Nice. Broken up by Janicek.
Just about a half a second late on that run there, but as you can see, these girls are going to be running every time, so.
They want to push it. What'd you say they have? Glacier Peak averaging what, almost 68?
67.6 points per game.
Nice inbound and a score by Sadie Mensing. Nice inbound play. Now it's all tied up at 7. Ludwig thinks about a three-pointer. She fakes it, drives, not going to get it. Johnson on the rebound, and here comes the Grizzlies. Johnson 1-1.
Yep.
And they're going to call an offensive foul. Oh, boy. Serafina, she got right in front of her.
Yep. Coach Hill's not happy with a little bit of a out in control there for Pace, and she's going to come out. Going to pick up Charlie Sevenance in the game, and Kiana Garner.
Well, they want that's the risk reward, right? You want to push it, but sometimes you want to push it a little too much.
You bet. Yep. So
4:42 left in the first quarter.
Got Kevin Erickson coming over here to check with the bench about something. I'm not sure what.
Maybe checking the time. Looks down. Looks like it's going to be ball time here.
And we're going with the full court press here for the Grizzlies.
Janicek to Russ. Back to Janicek. Right down.
Oh, that was a travel, and she got away with it.
There's a turnover. Both teams successful breaking the press so far, Ron.
Yeah, they've been pretty well drilled on that, I think. So
7 down the ball game, as Ron mentioned. Fat can drive, splits two defenders, go up and draws the foul.
Yep. Kind of squeezed her in on that lane there. It wasn't really open at
31.
5-10-4-25. Scott Oshman, Ron Henthorn, and Sam hits that.
Into the game for Arlington, number 15,
And Jayla Russ.
Brittany Denise.
Denike, I think it is. Denike. So Jayla takes a breather. And on this side of the, Sam misses that. Almost Mensing with the rebound, but
She made
Eagles
the first
come
one,
up with
didn't
it. She did make the first one. 1 out of 2. Here comes Gracie. Ludwig now in trouble. Serafina get it. Rath, a good matchup on Quick. Nice Ludwig. Senior Ludwig.
It's her 5th point of the night.
Averaging just under 7 a game. Again, full closure here. I'm cheating off Ron. Gets that 2-point. The Eagles is Janicek pops it out of Sam's hand. No problem. 25 seconds left on the shot clock. That's what that press does, is really takes some time off. Rasmussen with the ball in. Get one more time.
See if they can run this inbounds play.
Coming out, Rasmussen. Arlington. And first quarter, 13
period, so their subs shot there. We don't see double dribble very much. That's a
Paul.
I think Sierra
Maybe his varsity. Peak have to work their way over
These
some.
Arlington girls are just feisty as hell.
They are scrappy. Serafina, she's
Stop!
total back stuff.
a ping pong.
That was like when you're Serafina.
Yeah. In the way. That's
Very good.
the job. You got to keep
5 teams
almost 9
night.
inside like 3 foot.
Gonna get Serafina. No.
Foul. Should peak 15 in the second quarter. And Serafina picks up her second tonight, team 6 foul.
She'll have to start now.
Yeah. Yep.
If she's got 2, Paisley Johnson has 2, and Paisley set out a little bit of that first period here after the quick 2.
Little pick and roll, but weak side help comes it. There's Johnson!
Oh, nice board. She's still after it.
Arlington comes up with it. Man, you got to put those in, Pace.
Castaneda back over. Jenisic. Jenisic now again. Kind of give and go. Nice little bounce pass, wrap around, and that was 2 points. Is that Larson?
Olivia Larson, her first 2 of the night. Kind of stepped inside the 3-point liner and sunk it. And there's
Mensing.
Oh, behind her.
Double turnovers.
And there's another triple turnover. Now it's 3 on 2, but back in there. Take care of the ball.
And that's going to be a 3.
Count it.
Gotta take care of the rock.
Wow. Sadie Mensing gets a little frustrated on that one.
Emma Janisic will go to the line. Make it the old-fashioned way. A 30-second timeout. 26-15, don't go anywhere. Over there for a few minutes. It was a triple turnover.
Yeah, bouncing around. There's no flippers in there though, were there?
No, but Jenisic came up. She was laughing all the way to the stripe right here. Can't get the 3-point play, but big rebound. Ludwig inside. Builds her outside. Can't get that 3 ball. Rasmussen the other way. She takes it on her own, draws the foul, can't get the bucket. That stops the clock with 5:37 in this first half.
Number 3, Gracie Castaneda, her first. Team 7, shooting 2 for Glacier.
Team 7th
Natalie
shooting foul. Scott Oshman, John McLean, Ron Henthorn.
So did we see any zone action in the first quarter when I was not here?
No.
Man-to-man the entire time?
They really have. Again, both teams pressing the entire night.
Number 12,
Kayla Watkins comes in to give Sadie Mensing a breather.
Now you should be able to just pound the ball inside to Kayla and she should just dominate, right?
Yeah, they did get a couple inside, but she wasn't able to turn them in.
And they get it there. 9-point lead now for Arlington. These guys were tied 7-7. It was a seesaw, and then Arlington went on a big run. There's a nice move inside. Good defense. Fatkin, now she's going to get triple team. Got somebody behind her. Gets rid of it to Watkins. Now Sam sets. Can't get a Ludwig with the rebound.
Got to capitalize. Not using any of the shot clock. Not really setting up any plays.
There's another
Ludwig, you dare me, I'm going to take it.
Oh, rebound Arlington. Good pass.
Back out.
Oh. That's going to go to
Gracie. Gracie Castaneda tried to get that under the hoop. Number 3, she's had a good ball game. It doesn't seem like anybody Arlington's brought in. They've just picked up where the other ones left off and started hitting.
They're interchangeable.
Ludwig started them out scoring. What's our scoring totals here, Ron, for Arlington?
Individually, I haven't had the totals up there, but we got
8 for Ludwig still.
Yeah.
4:51 left in the second quarter, 26-17. Arlington. And Paisley Johnson. Oh, a nice job by Johnson to break it up and get the foul.
It falls on.
She had to foul her, otherwise she was gone.
Yep.
Paisley
averaging 14.6 per game is yet to score tonight, so we're getting down halfway through the second period. We need to.
She hasn't hardly touched the rock, though.
Not a lot, no.
They've really been trying to score in transition and setting an offensive set. She hits the first. Again, Glacier Peak fans, good news there. They've kind of started to hold Arlington the last couple times down the floor.
Nice to
creep
slow
in
them
this,
down a little.
yeah, getting this lead. And that one won't go. 26-18 Arlington.
See how she went into Paisley there? I mean, that is just good ball handling, right?
Definitely.
Paisley's got to back way off or she's going to be committing a foul.
Back out to Ludwig. Beelzer keeping it way out top. Ludwig goes for three. That one doesn't hit iron. Taps it out to Fatkin.
Nice tip by Paisley there.
See what Fatkin goes, wraps around, and she finishes.
Timeout Arlington.
And Joe Marsh wants to talk about it.
Yep, there's GP
Here's
on the comeback, closing the gap.
A full timeout.
That's a rebound. There it is. So full timeout. STSPN basketball brought to you by Shoreline Community College. Don't go away. 50 right now. We're at the end of the second quarter. It's getting interesting.
He got the lead back up there to only 6 points now, so they're coming back.
Clogged drain? Other plumbing problems? Call Action Jackson Plumbing for 24-hour service. Owned by a lifetime Edmonds resident and Edmonds Woodway grad, Action Jackson is the drain cleaning specialist. They can unclog most internal drains for only $99 plus tax. Call 425-877-5601 or visit actionjacksonplumbing.com.
.418 left to go in the first half. 26-20, 6-point lead for the Arlington Eagles. High elbow this time. Now she takes Watkins to the rack. Watkins, good defense. Rebound by Short.
That is just amazing. Those girls are coming up at the board.
White, 12.
And they get a foul on Kayla. That's too bad. They had the shot clock down to 12 seconds. Opportunity there to get a stop. Down by 6.
Arlington, number 24.
Jessica Ludwig gonna throw it up from the charity stripe. Garner takes a seat for Glacier Peak. So John, yeah, you came in here in the second quarter. It was run and gun. She misses that one. Waiting, there's Rasmussen. She's getting almost trapped. She works out of that. Long pass down to Fatkin. Fatkin gonna take it again. That same move. Can she get the bounce? No. Good hustle. Scrappy rebound by Johnson. Down by 6.
And that was off Blue, wasn't it? It was.
Looked off Ludwig.
Kayla needs to post that girl up.
Yeah.
She needs to get her hooked and confined, and then she should be able to get some easy buckets.
Get it around, swing it around the arc, get it back on her on the strong side. There she is. But see,
taken away.
Sammy came around, brought her a girl, so they had to keep her on the weak side.
Yep.
Castaneda back out. Beelzer back to Castaneda. Plenty of time, 3:20 left in the second quarter. Long, that's tipped by Watkins. Rasmussen, she could be the leading rebounder right now.
3-on-2.
Fatkin behind the back. Are you kidding me? Watkins can't get it. She gets back up. My!
Didn't call a foul on that. Nice little pretty play there. Got to have that one on replay.
Oh, what a Showtime pass for Fatkins.
That was a great pass.
No basket, traveling before the shot for Ludwig.
Little shovel step by Ludwig there.
Oh, feel bad, Kayla. I know Kayla wanted that.
Yeah, not only wanted it, needed it. Kayla hasn't contributed but 2 free throws for us tonight so far.
Mensing the other way. Garner for 3. She has 1 tonight. That one too hard off the rim, but there's Paisley Johnson.
With the putback. Cleaning up on the weak side.
Arlington's been a little dry on the last few possessions here.
And interesting call from that particular vantage point for the official. That's all I'll say.
She had her hands near her. That's what he's saying.
Well, again, credit her. She's been with that little head fake move and then drive. Ludwig.
We're going to see McFadden in.
27-22, Arlington now, 2:25 left in this second quarter. Some substitutions for Arlington.
Yeah, but it won't make a difference. They're all interchangeable.
Yep. And Ludwig misses that one. I think it's tapped out by Arlington. It will be GP ball.
No.
Ludwig's played a heck of a first half here so far. She's really carried the Eagles.
Yeah, Ludwig's up to 9 points so far. And Belcher's got 8. So a couple of girls. Oh, that's a bad turnover.
That pass. Couldn't quite get there for McFadden. Maya McFadden 15 for GP, and now miss there for Arlington. Here comes Johnson. Works her way out of the double. Rasmussen drives the paint, now off to McFadden from the corner. Tough shot.
Looks like they're going to get Sadie for a foul down there.
Mensing running the court.
Number 11, Sadie Mensing, her second, team's 9th.
Wasn't the over the back, it was from the back side, John.
That's right.
Yeah.
That was awesome, by the way, on Friday night. I had our first call for over the back. It's not.
It's not a foul.
Misses
Arlington just coming up dry.
They
right
were
now.
good earlier. They've had some issues. Rasmussen up just under 2 minutes. Here's Mensing.
Oh, should have got that.
Can't get it. Mensing back up again, and she gets it to fall.
Sadie Mensing.
Great second effort by the senior.
Arlington just dry spell like you not believe though.
Big run by GP. Now the lead only 3 for Arlington. Gracie Castaneda, number 3, out to Ludwig. She's carried the load here for the Eagles. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Takes her to the left. Sam, good defense, but a better shot.
Pushed her right back to the hole.
Janisic,
Look out.
and
almost bit.
tough pass there. Plenty of time again, gets it across the timeline. 17 though on the shot clock with Paisley Johnson on the ball. They're going deep. Sadie spins.
Got hit on the arm. Kevin Erickson down on the baseline there, calling that one very cleanly. He had a good look at that like we did.
Gracie Castaneda, her second.
Castaneda. Fouls could be an issue in the second half.
Easily. Both team with 9 right now. I don't know if anybody's got more than 2 though, do they?
No.
Number 22.
You are correct, Mr. McLean.
Nash in for Johnson as there's 1:04 left in the second quarter. 29-24 Arlington. Sadie Mensing at the foul line. Pretty, right down through the nylon. She takes a seat.
Ball game.
So GP crawled back in this one.
They did.
Scratching and clawing.
Right side. Now they swing it back. Underneath, great cut, wide open. Gracie's nice turnaround, and she'll drops it in the cup.
Gracie Castaneda.
Back in 41 seconds. Double, she loses it. Now here comes Gracie. Castaneda goes to the corner. Janasek wants to drive. She does, and she'll go.
Yeah.
I think it's on McFadden.
I think so. She just kind of grabbed her as she went by there.
Got to move those feet.
McFadden, right? The sister of Cole McFadden, is that correct?
That's correct.
She's a two-sport, isn't she?
Yeah, track
She
and
run,
basketball.
yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of gets Arlington back in the rhythm for free throws. They had gone dry. 32-25, 31 seconds left to go here.
Water's now coming back out of the well.
Yeah. 33.
Rattles that one in.
25, 30 seconds left. Sam Fatkin, the sophomore at the helm.
Slowing things up.
She waits. She better get across the timeline. Now she does. One-on-one on short. Now she gives it up. Rasmussen. Double. Ooh, that was the picket fence right there, John McClain.
That was what they wanted. They're not going to get it.
That's a travel. She threw it away.
Oh, now we got a problem. We got 9 seconds.
She'll get it.
7 seconds. Just a seconds shot clock. Fatkin with a running jumper. Watkins can't get it to fall.
Man.
Score Arlington 33, Glacier Peak 25. Ladies and gentlemen, we have
All right.
for the safety of the players.
Stay tuned. The Action Jackson Plumbing halftime show coming up. 33-25. Arlington on top.
Clogged drain? Other plumbing problems? Call Action Jackson Plumbing for 24-hour service. Owned by a lifetime Edmonds resident and Edmonds Woodway grad, Action Jackson is the drain cleaning specialist. They can unclog most internal drains for only $99 plus tax. Call 425-877-5601 or visit actionjacksonplumbing.com.
Basically, yeah.
Gives us a chance again. We have to thank all the great people who helped us put on this broadcast. Wesco Septic Service. Try them out. awescoseptic.com or call 888-488-5588. Tell them that you heard this ad on STSPN.com and you will get $50 off your next service. They offer 24-hour service 7 days a week with over 25 years of experience.
7 days a week, 24 hours a day, did you say?
24 hours a day. You just call them or go online and they'll help you out.
How often do you get midnight septic service?
Not very often. Drew Vader. Or often at our house. We have a septic. We're all about septic at the Oshman Messina household.
We all want to protect our gift of sight, which is why regular eye exams are so important. Regular eye exams not only allow your optometrist to improve the quality of your vision by changing the prescription of your glasses or contact lenses, but also to assess your overall eye health. Even if you see clearly now, it does not mean your eyes are healthy or won't change over time.
NBA 3-ball. He just absolutely drains that one.
Clogged drain? Other plumbing problems? Call Action Jackson Plumbing for 24-hour service. Owned by a lifetime Edmonds resident and Edmonds Woodway grad, Action Jackson is the drain cleaning specialist. They can unclog most internal drains for only $99 plus tax. Call 425-877-5601 or visit actionjacksonplumbing.com.
In filmmaking? Do you want to become extraordinary in filmmaking? Then come to Shoreline Community College and work with Shoreline Productions, where you will learn to transform your work in teams of working professionals and students to create enchanting effects such as green screen, text animation, and so much more. So come to Shoreline Community College, where you can mystify and dazzle in filmmaking.
Samantha has a three-pointer, and Cannon Gardner has a three-pointer. So not the three-point shooting game we thought we were going to see tonight, but I think we'll see how the second half plays out. So
somebody's liable to get hot somewhere, sometime.
We thought Garner for GP. She started it off with a nice three ball and then couldn't quite hit the next few. So yeah, it's been spotty. No one's got a streak going so far.
Well, shooting's one of those things you got to feel the flow, right? You got to get the rhythm going. That's why you see the shooters will be chewing gum, listening to music,
and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So when you're in the zone, it just doesn't matter. Eyes closed, faded, wobbly, someone in your face.
Yeah, you got the internal tunes playing.
Yeah.
And talking there at halftime, we got Jayla Russ back out there for Arlington, who sat most of that second period.
See, John McClain is so good. He comes in, and just before he knows, like, God, they don't even have 31 in. They haven't played her hardly.
Yeah.
Their star player coming in. If she cue her getting the ball, by the way. She goes up for the basket and draws the foul.
They're going to try to get Kayla in foul trouble right now and get her out of there.
Yeah, they don't want to test her short-range game again this half, see if she can convert as she hits the first there.
Like that, Jayla hits
really,
one.
it's just a matter of time till Kayla starts pounding them in. If they get her in foul trouble, though, they can eliminate her from the equation.
John and Ron, we were talking at halftime, and you guys, she hits the second there. Again, they've been on a nice streak from the stripe here at GP, but GP, we were talking, just has to calm down. Right, Ron?
Calm down. Shoot with confidence and shoot under control.
Almost got that one picked.
Mensing on the right side.
Don't
that
rush it either. Right there.
Yeah, Jay had plenty of time.
30 seconds of clock to play with there. There's no reason to take that first shot.
Just like that shot, she wasn't set for it, just kind of threw it up there. Hit the side of the board. It was so far off the mark.
Our coach, we just run the flex, right? And he'd always make us into 5 passes. If we didn't get 5 passes in, somebody was sitting.
That's right. Gracie tries it, but a good rebound again by Janasek. And Janasek just drills it.
Nothing but net on that one.
8 points for Janasek.
Again, Fatkin brings it up nice and easy. Castaneda, good defense on her.
Hand check.
Got to get a hand check there for sure.
So when we were talking on the boys' side, has been that was a frustration for the Shorewood Thunderbirds on Friday night.
I do not like that rule.
I don't either.
That's the third foul on Castaneda.
You should be able to put one hand on them as long as you're not pushing them away or hold them.
That's right. I mean, you got to add some difficulty.
I don't know why they started it this year.
Was somebody doing something?
I don't know, but then call that, right? Just touching them doesn't do anything.
No.
Wow, triple team Sadie under the basket on that one.
Fatkin out. Rasmussen, that one too much sauce.
GP got lucky there, though.
Off the hands of Jesse Ludwig geared out of bounds.
13 seconds on the shot clock. Little Monday night b-ball, John McClain.
Yeah. Lucky I was able to even make it here.
I know, a big matchup, 5-0 and 5-0 again.
Yeah.
Now both
game.
3A teams.
Oh, but look at how
Look at Scrappy Serafina. Short. Bouncer to Russ, one dribble.
And she got fouled from behind on the backside, I think, by Kayla.
No, they're going to get Garner. She was coming in front.
She had Garner in the air. All she had to do was wait until she just floated by.
That's 3 on Garner.
12-point lead now, their biggest. Going to keep it there. Again, Arlington took it all the way to the state championship. They're on the 4A then. Now they're in 3A, but that 3A North, they should take care of business.
Yeah, they should clean that up. That should be a clean sweep for Arlington this year. They're not going to really get challenged unless they get out of league with games like this against GP.
Hey, Paisley, they're on her back.
Jada hit that second one. Mensing drives. She likes the backboard. Does she call bank every time, you think, John?
I think she's just put in a permanent request for the bank shot. So I don't think anybody questions it anymore.
Just tell the teller I'm going to be there.
Yeah, I'm going to the bank.
Just set it up. See if she does it on the free throw.
That's Jayla Russ' third foul. That's probably why she was setting out with 2 fouls early on.
If you banked it on a free throw, you got to call that.
That's true.
Or it doesn't count.
And you can't whisper.
No.
That's against the rules.
Yep.
I think
you got to look the ref in the eye and say bank.
I've been disciplined before for doing that. Mensa hits the second one. They got back into it in the second quarter from free throws. See if they can do it again for Glacier Peak. 38-27, 6:03.
Almost a turnover.
Almost.
And now Rudd goes down.
Oh.
Rudd goes out with 3 fouls, so opportunity here.
There we go.
Serafina.
Oh, that was a good look.
Call on the floor.
Lane violation. Haven't seen that called for a while.
Brittany Denike again, number 15 for Arlington in. For Rudd sitting, 38-27, 5:44 left to go in this third quarter. Glacier Peak trying to find a rhythm, trying to find the hot hand. Paisley splits, and Kayla puts it up again. Paisley!
There we go.
Takes a village, Ron McClain.
John Ron.
Ron and McClain.
John Ron. Ron Henthorne, John McClain.
Those loopy passes just frighten me.
Those are like interceptions, I think.
Yeah.
Short. Ludwig had a big first half.
There's a turnover.
Get ready. Oh, not going to run.
Telegraph that almost. Paisley Johnson.
Saw a little more control out of her last. Oh, and she's going to get called for a rollover.
Interesting second palming call tonight.
You got to keep your hand on the upper half of the sphere.
Now every sheriff has their deal, what they really look for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if I'm hanging out with Erickson, I'm keeping it right on top.
Or you're going to keep him on your backside.
That's right. Where is he?
You got to at least disguise it.
Oh, a
Nice
great baseline move by Emma Janisic. Oh, my, that was a beauty.
Try to split it. Good.
Rasmussen the other way. Kayla now with a nice set shot. Just cannot get the bounce tonight for Watkins. Tough
She did
night.
take her time on that one, and
She's going to have to
unfortunately
get some
didn't go.
angle on it, use the board maybe. Although she doesn't use the board often unless she's in tight.
40-29. Arlington now spreading that lead between 12 and 11 points. Up top, Ludwig. Sadie has her. Janasek. Now she takes it to the paint.
Yeah, it's kind of a little throw at the basket shot.
Went up quick.
Fatkin pushing. Sadie thinks about it now. She drives, dumps it
Nice
to
pass.
There we go.
Watkins. She gets it to go. Watkins.
Nice pass in there by Sadie.
Fouls on number 21, Emma.
Kayla's first real bucket. She put it in lefty.
And
Might as well just use the left all night long.
nobody on her either.
Right hand wasn't working.
You know, the thing is, it's hard to remember Watkins, Fatkins, and she makes that first an excellent free thrower, Kayla Watkins. Sophomores, they're sophomores, they're babies. 40-32 now. Arlington and Serafina almost just bends out of bounds there. Deep corner Ludwig. Now Serafina wants it from 3. Oh, just rolls out. Great rebound by Watkins.
Well, that one was halfway down.
Rasmussen waiting for Watkins. Back out. Oh, and
That's a really good job.
And they're going to call her for there. So
But
great.
you see how they're jumping there?
Because they're coached well. They know that play's coming in the way. Great anticipation.
So instead of passing the ball, you can just drive. Once you see them popping out, because they're popping that early.
Yeah.
It's like a, you got to look left and look right before you go.
Look at that.
Short. Can't get it. Kayla, another big rebound.
Oh, she almost picked that off.
Mensing. Now they're going to push. Johnson. Fatkin for 3. Got it! Lead was 12. Now it's down to 5. 40-35. 2:57 left in the third quarter. Big time varsity girls basketball presented by Shoreline Community College on STSPN. Short from the corner.
Nails it. I like that. So short, Sarah Short.
Trading threes.
The long shot from Short, huh?
Look at her go. She's trying to catch up now. She's
Paisley, Ludwig. And
Yeah.
Ludwig puts her down hard.
Oh, she barely touched her.
Paisley was trying to get that foul all the way.
Grazed her.
These girls, they got to see old basketball more, right? They have to watch the old 80s and 90s. So I was trying to tell you Friday night, I remembered this. So, the days of is Paisley Johnson at the stripe here, Bill Lambier, and oh, man. Paisley hits that. Wearing the short shorts.
See, I was a big fan of the Doc. Julian Serafin. See, but I just didn't have hands like he had, so I couldn't hold on the ball like he did. But that's how I used to go to the hole, one hand.
Isn't that when they, as Paisley hits both of those, now 43-37, that's when they started calling it the peach because it looked like a peach in the guy's hand. Serafina.
He was 11 inches from the heel of his hand to the tip of his middle finger.
He was just spectacular. No one's seen anything like that at that time.
Good D so far.
Serafina now near court. Raskin on her. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Janicek back to Serafina. Something's got to be done.
She did it. Oh, not gonna
And
jump.
Johnson there, the weak side rebound.
Nice outlet.
Fatkin. She's going to take it herself. No call.
No call either way.
Janicek gets it down.
Yep. I agree with you, John. Should have been offensive against Samantha.
And Janicek, and she will get the bucket and go to the line. Brian Hill on the other side of the court wondering why he didn't get that call on the other side.
Because it would have been an offensive foul.
I think it's Kiana's fourth foul. Kiana sort of had her arm out as she went by. And they didn't like that. Sheriff didn't like that one.
Kayla Watkins back in. Garner's played hard tonight. Again, hit that big 3 to start the ball game. Minute 44 in the third. She gets that to go. How many points for her, Ron?
13 points.
Numbers.
Good hustle by Rasmussen, and she's going to draw the foul. Sevi Beelzer.
12, Sevi Beasler, her first. Team's fifth.
1:35 in the third quarter, 46-37. We have a doozy here tonight.
Glacier Big seems to close on the gap a little bit there, and then
great inbound to Paisley Johnson, and she makes him pay.
Every inbounds play underneath your own hoop should turn out like
I agree.
It's a set play. All you have to do is execute.
I concur.
Thank you, Scott.
I'm here for you.
Better about my statement now.
Off the front rim, but gets right back to her.
Nobody followed that one.
And resets the shot clock. Ludwig thinks about it now. She drives in. She goes underneath. Splits the D, but Watkins there for the rebound. Ooh, minus that steps. I was thinking that. Fatkin.
Nope.
Not this time.
Big bound.
A little bit of a hurry on that one.
Denike in the ball game. Their 6-foot senior for Arlington. Now Nat Rasmussen tries to pick her pocket.
Oh,
she does!
Stolen. Sam's going all the way.
Land, get it. Sam Fatkin coming on big in this third quarter.
That's
playing tough.
46-41 now, Arlington. Serafina wants it from three, no good.
Gets her own board and fouled by Rasmussen.
Boy, textbook, follow your shot.
Yep.
Nat tried, but she was already late.
Fouls on number 13, Emily Rasmussen, her second.
Only a second team foul on Rasmussen. Two heavyweights.
Getting it in quick. Oh!
And Erickson's going to ring her up and send Sevi to the line.
Fouls on number 11.
GP was standing around, and Arlington got that play off before they knew it was coming.
75'4", never should have had the chance to get her hands on the ball down there.
You got to box out.
You gotta pay attention to Scott.
Yeah, that's true.
9 points for Sevi Bell serve.
That's probably number one.
Yeah, number one.
Yeah, they have talk about balanced scoring, Ron Henthorn.
Yeah, number 10 for Sevi.
48-41, 18.5.
The balanced defensive hustle.
Yes.
Right? I mean, they're all getting after it.
Interchangeable parts, as you said.
Yeah.
Fatkin driving on Serafina.
Serafina's just always in your way.
She is just...
She's annoying.
She is annoying. She's one of those players that you love to have on your team. Blocked by... Fielder as Rasmussen tried to get that off. 48-41. Boy, like a yo-yo, they drew him in, then drew him out as we head to the fourth. Do not go anywhere. Wesco basketball presented by Shoreline Community College on STSPN.
We all want to protect our gift of sight, which is why regular eye exams are so important. Regular eye exams not only allow your optometrist to improve the quality of your vision by changing the prescription of your glasses or contact lenses, but also to assess your overall eye health. Even if you see clearly now, it does not mean your eyes are healthy or won't change over time.
Point differential here for the Grizzlies, down 7.
You got to play all 4 quarters, Scott.
Always. Steve Willits, the voice of the Mountlake Terrace Hawks, hitting us on the Twitter sphere, saying, do not crown Arlington quite yet. Stanwood is in their way. Thank you, Steve Willits. As Mensing with a turnaround, crawls in. And here we go.
Yeah, I don't know. I've seen Stanwood play. At least I saw him play this summer. They may have had some girls out, but this Arlington team looks a little better.
There was
Sam's going all the way again.
Fatkin. Boom. Sam Fatkin lighting a fire under the Grizzlies here in the second half.
And another turnover almost.
Come on, fake high, pass low.
3-point lead for Arlington. Serafina from deep, short. Watkins with the rebound.
Serafina's not afraid to shoot out there, is she?
You had her.
Mensing, numbers now the dump to Fatkin.
Got lucky. She never should have dribbled that basketball right there. She got real lucky.
15 points for Fatkin as Joe Marsh wants a timeout for his Arlington Eagles here.
Only up by 1 now.
It tightens here in the cave. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back. STSPN.com.
Clogged drain? Other plumbing problems? Call Action Jackson Plumbing for 24-hour service. Owned by a lifetime Edmonds resident and Edmonds Woodway grad, Action Jackson is the drain cleaning specialist. They can unclog most internal drains for only $99 plus tax. Call 425-877-5601 or visit actionjacksonplumbing.com.
Oh, absolute treat, John McClain, here for me to see this highfalutin girls basketball.
On all cylinders right now at the perfect time.
Yes, peaking at the right time. Fatkin with a big turnover. Can she deliver? No!
Look at Paisley. Oh, gotta get it for a foul.
You got to get it on Paisley?
Yep.
Too bad. Could have had 2 and 2. Either way.
Fatkin absolutely possessed in this second half. Great hustle there by Johnson to cover.
Just got Jalen Ross back in here for Arlington for this last 6 minutes and 43 seconds.
Fatkin appears to be channeling the basketball right now.
She is. She's got the GPS. She's asking Siri. It doesn't matter. Trapped in the corner is short. She gets rid of it. Janicek finds Gracie, but she took steps.
That shuffle step going around doesn't work. You don't put the ball down first.
That's a pro move.
Yeah, you can get away with that.
Yes. Kind of an easy press. Rasmussen breaks the timeline right here. Back out. 6:22 left. Arlington's lead down to 1.
Yeah, the Arlington full court press is really not working right now.
It's like mere suggestion. Rasmussen taking it all away, and she draws the blocking foul. And boy, what a Jayla Russ has had a tough night.
Is that going against Jayla?
Yep.
Fouls on number 31, Jayla.
Wow.
Her 4th. Shooting 2 free.
Barely been able to break a sweat. Jayla Russ having a tough one. Every time she gets in, she calls for a foul. Rasmussen. Nothing but net.
Tie ball game.
Boy, the rally caps are on, Ron.
Yeah. Turn them on.
And they're working.
And it's a lead. Glacier Peak.
The first time in the ball game, isn't it?
Well, the second time, but it's been a while.
It's been a long while.
And Pantha almost got another tip there.
Ludwig inside to Russ. Gracie from the right corner, and she just cold-blooded.
Yeah. Deadly.
Fatkin the other way. Watkins takes steps. Now takes Russ to the hoop, and she gets it!
That's what you should have been doing all night long.
Back the other way. Gracie. With a big steal by Mensing. You better watch your fingers, your toes. Nice little nifty move there by Rasmussen.
A little behind the back dribble.
Just taking care of the ball.
Paisley the no look. Fatkin. She draws the foul from Ludwig.
Looks like the Grizzlies are a little bit more in control, not quite so panicking as they were early on. So settling down a little bit.
Arlington a little bit on their heels right now, moving backwards while GP's coming forward, hitting them with some jabs.
And the super sophomores coming up big here in this second half for Glacier Peak. Fatkin rolls that one.
Usually a pretty good free throw shooter. She'll probably drop this one.
There she goes.
16 points for Fatkin tonight so far.
Janicek.
Oh,
They had her trapped. But there's Gracie.
Boom. Oh.
No, front rim. Big rebound, Rasmussen.
It's definitely straight.
Paisley to Fatkin. Watkin calling for it, but they'll slow it down. 18 left on the shot clock. Into Watkins. Watkins feeling it. Backs her in again! I need more Watkins!
She's going to move on Jayla because Jayla doesn't want to get that 5th foul, you know.
She's in trouble.
4-point lead for GP. Short. Yes!
Back to within one. Not giving up.
That 3-point ball is a big factor in this game.
Just watch it. Paisley with a hard move, and she's going to get caught, and she's hurt.
She hurt her arm.
Yeah.
Oh, this is not good for Glacier Peak fans. Paisley Johnson, but she's up. Boy,
Yeah.
tough kids.
She's going to take a seat for a minute, I think, though. I got Kiana coming up to take her down.
Stunner there.
Paisley Johnson, her 4th.
And her 4th foul for Paisley. Says she's fine.
23, Kiana Garner.
Todd Elvig, our executive producer, 5-tool player over here.
She got T-bone there, or she?
He's moving equipment around. He's looking for another tool.
Paisley gave that girl a cross body block.
She did. That one's going to hurt in the morning. Short way out to Gracie. She takes steps one more time. Back into Short in the trees. Ludwig says, I got it.
Oh, no.
And can't get it. Big rebound by Watkins.
Way to move the ball around, Kayla.
3:57 left to go in this ball game. 2 5-0 teams. Glacier Peak 4th ranking in the 2nd week in the state for the Seattle Times. Kiana Garner back in. Sam, elbow, cannot get it.
Smith.
Janasek. Castaneda. Now they spin it around.
GP a little 2-3 zone.
Yeah, back out. Gracie, front rim, follows. Ludwig wants it again. They reset the clock, and Russ is falling down. She's going to get a call by Kiana Garner.
What's she calling?
That's 5 on Key, isn't it?
I think it is, yeah.
Also, number 23, Kiana Garner, her 5th.
Just one of those nights.
Number 31, Jayla Russ.
Paisley will get back in the game now.
Number 3, Paisley Johnson.
Send Russ to the line here. Glacier Peak now hanging on, 1-point lead. We're up by 4, then Short for Arlington hit a big one from the top of the key for 3.
Is she shooting 3?
I think she is.
Yep. Ties it up. It's going to get the lead, too.
54-54.
No, just one more. She must have been on the line.
No, she must, yeah. Russ had a tough night. Can't get it. Good box out by Mensing.
GP doing a good job taking care of the rock right now, though.
Cut down on turnovers, and Brian Hill wants to, let's talk about it.
Yeah.
Yep.
3 minutes and 6 seconds tie ball game, guys.
Oh, don't hit that browser. Don't go anywhere.
We all want to protect our gift of sight, which is why regular eye exams are so important. Regular eye exams not only allow your optometrist to improve the quality of your vision by changing the prescription of your glasses or contact lenses, but also to assess your overall eye health. Even if you see clearly now, it does not mean your eyes are healthy or won't change over time.
All right, boys, draw it up.
Draw it up. You're doing.
It depends on the way the ball bounces here. It could be anybody's game.
Sam Fatkin had a huge second half. Mensing trying to go down to Watkins, way out. Rasmussen, no! Big rebound.
No, almost.
Sarah short.
Short. Smith.
Smith short. Janasek.
Whoa, long ball.
New in. Russ back out.
That was a shot.
Beelzer gets it, but Fatkins, she's got traffic.
Triple team, double team.
She crawls out of that. Finds Johnson.
Paisley for three, not going.
Big rebound by Mensing. Back out. They want three.
Nope.
Didn't get it, either one of them. Live by the three ball, die by the three ball.
2 minutes left.
The Eagles.
GP just needs to fire it inside.
Jalen underneath, she'll get that one. No.
Wide open. Point blank, can't
do it.
It's Kayla.
Point blank, can't get her.
Can't believe she missed both of those.
She had good position, too.
Did. Rasmussen will try.
She wants it.
And she will succeed. 148, three-point game. GP 57, Arlington 54. The trap. Long range.
Rebound short. She's got it. Nicely done.
And Sarah Short coming up big, no pun intended, as Paisley Johnson comes down. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty.
Minute 20.
Watkins fronting big time. Mensing.
Two.
A rainbow right through the nylon. 59-56. Now we're getting hot.
Another three ball up.
Can't get it. Russ with a big rebound over Johnson.
Russ.
Not gonna get it. Mensing, nice tap out to Fatkin. 52 seconds now. Sevi on Fatkins. They get it to Rasmussen.
GP just needs to take care of it.
Can you do the kneel play? Weren't we talking the kneel play?
That's traveling.
Yeah.
11 seconds on the shot clock, and Brian Hill
takes his time out.
Got 9 seconds on the shot clock, 36 on the big clock.
3 points lead here. If you had to pick a player of the game, who would it be?
Ooh, I don't know. We'll see if GP pulls it out. I don't know.
If GP comes out on top, I think you got to go with Fatkin.
Yeah, Fatkin has been inspired.
Yep.
Great feature here. Sadie Mensing dialing it up from the key.
Yeah.
The top of the circle.
That was big time there. She wanted that shot, right? She said, I can win this ball game.
The senior coming big. Interesting, great ball game. Tied up very early. Arlington made a big stretch. Went into half with a nice lead. Third quarter actually stretched it to 12. Glacier Peak crawling back.
Sage is just showing the coach at Central that he made the right choice. Isn't that where she's headed?
Paisley for three.
That's true, yeah. Paisley with a long, long bomb right there. Serafina, she hasn't been out in the court for a while. The spark plug of the Arlington Eagles.
They need three to
Takes
tie.
it, what a move.
3 to tie.
Russ.
2 won't do it.
Gets it. They're within 112.
Timeout.
4.
Oh, man.
It's a 2-point. They're looking up at the score. You can see the screen right now. They have the guess 60.
Good move going for the 2. Now you just throw the D on them. The D's been coming up for them, so they might be able to
get the turnover or get the foul down there and get that shot you need to either tie this up or take the lead and take the game.
The ball is at least at the right end of the court for them.
Should be 59-59, we believe. There we go. 59-59 or
58.
58, right.
Yeah.
Boy, bad time to be the scorer.
Don't want to be making any mistakes.
Score is right, 59-58. 1 point. GP inbound the ball at the baseline.
Now you again, John Ruby, so you like that. You like going for 2 there. You set this full court. You try and get a turnover.
Yeah, because 2, I mean, you're shooting from the paint, right? It's almost a sure thing you can get the 2. And now the defense has been coming up big for them all night long. They can win it right here if they can get a hand on the ball. All right.
And they're taking Jayla out, putting in.
Put in the wheels.
Put in the quickies. Put in.
Yep.
So for Arlington, Gracie Castaneda.
Yeah, if the ball gets past half court, you lost the ball game.
Yep. Serafina Mensing will have the duty. to get the ball in. 12.4 seconds left to go in this ball game. Glacier Peak 1 point lead, 59-58. Marsh yelling instructions here. I don't know what they're waiting for.
You can feel the tension here for something.
And they're looking at the score.
Just amping up the anticipation.
Now the clock is at 13 seconds.
Kevin Erickson's coming over here to on. Maybe the time is wrong or something, or they're checking the time.
I think they are checking the time.
14 seconds on the clock.
It was, 12.4, somewhere in there.
And they got it back up to 14 now. I think they're...
But the denouement, and all of a sudden close the book. Taking a timeout here.
I think it's all clock there. 13.3 is what they set it at, and that's where it's going to be. Kevin Erickson got it under control
this
out
could
here.
Get real exciting real quick here.
Watkins, Rasmussen, Fatkin, and Johnson. Johnson night cleanly inbounds. Now to Fatkin. They got Watkins. They get it down 9 seconds.
Smart.
And she puts it out.
Smart.
Oh, they fouled the shooter.
And you can't. I don't know if you saw Kayla. She's so great. She comes over to coach. Says, was that what I was supposed to do? Was I supposed to do that?
I think she was, but she was so open that she could have put the two up and iced this game. So
And she
Rasmussen.
Serafina on her was Kayla. Very nicely done by Glacier Peak to break the press there. 5.1 seconds left.
Pulling it back out was a good choice, but putting it in would have been a good choice.
That would have been bad. But
Natalie under pressure.
here you have pretty high percentage. Rasmussen
High
hits it.
percentage free throw shooter, right?
Yep.
Junior
Timeout.
Joe Marsh.
Marsh gonna ice her right here.
Gonna figure out what do you do if she gets the ball, or make it or not make it. He's got to get 2 or 3, 2 to tie, 3 to win. If she makes it, he needs 3 to tie.
And
so.
he's got options.
Oh yeah.
I mean, a lot of options. Who are you gonna go with? You got plenty.
But he doesn't have a lot of time, so he's got to get that ball down court quick and either take that 3-point shot if it goes for the tie, or 2-point shot if it goes for the tie if she misses his free throw.
Now, if you're Glacier Peak, are you going to full court press, or are you going to kind of 3-quarter maybe see? So you don't want you don't want to miss somebody. You want to cherry pick her down there.
No, I'd pull it back. I'd be like the volleyball line out there.
Yeah.
Right?
How about shooting it hard off the backboard and not making the shot, John?
Well, you got to get rim.
Yeah.
You got to get a little bit.
You got to get a little rim.
Got to get a little.
Throwing it off the backboard doesn't get it done.
Hey, the boys from the basketball team showing up in full Gallia tonight. And guess what? If you want to see exciting varsity Wesco basketball like tonight, like Friday night, don't go anywhere. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, Snohomish Times. Tomorrow night from Jackson High School, you have Snohomish Jackson.
See, Hill's already pulled him back.
Yep. Kayla back on the other side out of screen.
In the prevent defense.
Mm-hmm.
Nails it. Now it's got to be a 3-ball.
61-58.
You just guard the 3-point line is all you do.
And don't foul her. 2 seconds.
He's inside.
Glacier. This is it, and Glacier Peak comes up big, 61-58. Who's the player of the game?
You got Samantha Fatkin with 16 points and
all
Sadie
that
Hensing with
hard
14
work
points.
on defense to get those points. It was like 4 steals.
Samantha did the whole game. What are we going to go with?
Samantha Fatkins, Sammy Fatkins, our STSPN player of the game. What a second half for the sophomore.
Yeah, that was a great comeback by JP because they were down when I got here at the end of the first quarter and had a lot of hard work to come back. Unbelievable job. Scott Oshman, John McClain, Ron Henthorpe heading down to get Sam Fatkin.
You know, I got to tell you that I said earlier, I said there's no way they're going to pull this out because, Arlington owned them the whole game. Owned them.
Most of the game, well, until late in the third.
Right.
We're ready for Sam. Let's go down
to
Ron Henthorpe.
Go ahead, Ronnie.
Ron Henthorne down here with Samantha Fatkin. Samantha, player of the game tonight.
Thank you.
Second time around. You're kind of out of breath.
Yeah, a little bit. That was a rough one.
Tell me, did you ever sit down the whole night you were out here?
Nope, not once.
I thought you played the whole game, so you had 16 points tonight.
Yeah.
Who helped you out the most with those points?
All of my teammates. Kayla had a rough time finishing the first half, but she pulled through the second half, and she just got her head in it, and she finished strong in the end, and that's what mattered the most. And when it came down to it, she really stepped up for us.
She did that. She did a very good job. Well, we got two things for you tonight. Hold this T-shirt up. Here's the second time you had player of the game, and you deserve both of them, young lady.
Thank you so much.
And something else for you to work on while you're getting your clothes changed out there. A little bit of Skittles to make you a little sweeter tonight.
Thank you so much.
Player of the game, Samantha Fatkin. There your mom wants to take your picture over there. All right, back to you guys. We're out.
Oh, boy, it doesn't get more exciting. A big comeback by the Grizzlies here tonight. John McClain, what was the halftime speech by head coach Brian Hill?
I don't know. He slowed it down, right? And GP kind of took control. That first half, or at least the second quarter, it was Arlington just running the ball game and GP kind of playing catch-up.
Right.
But the second half, GP settled down a little bit, took care of the rock, and took care of business, right? They closed. They were down by, what, 12 at half?
Yeah, well, yeah, actually, I got to look at the halftime score. They were down by 12 in the third. I know that.
Yeah, and then just mounted an excellent comeback. And a lot of that was due to Sam Fatkin. She probably had 3 or 4 steals there in the third. And then Kayla came on strong, too, with a bunch of good scoring. Finally got the rock to fall in. So
it's always hard to push the edge and be out of, that fine line of out of control and helter-skelter, but still be poised.
Yeah, you got to ride the wave, Scott. You got to be right on the edge.
I'm not good at that. I stay way back. Oh, my. What a doozy tonight from Glacier Peak High School as Glacier Peak comes back and knocks off the first down there in the lead, Arlington Eagles. They'll have a great season as well. 61-58. Ron Henthorn back up. Boy, that's going to be hard to top.
Yeah, that's going to be one of the better games of the year we've seen, I'm sure. Arlington getting through this game, going up against Juanita on Friday night. It's going to be a tough game for them, too. And Glacier Peak going against Meadowdale on Wednesday and Shorecrest on Friday night, which we'll cover.
Yeah, but we're not going to see games like this again until we reach the playoffs.
It did have a playoff feel, didn't it?
It did. That kind of vibe.
That's just how we do it here at STSPN. I mean, seriously.
We pump it up for the fans.
That's right, pump it up.
You know, I think they actually heard us down there because we kept telling them they had to slow down that second half and get control, and I think they did that. And that was kind of the key to getting that win in the end.
Well, Hill's probably watching the show.
Oh, of course. He's got it on his phone right down there.
You bet.
Well, before we sign off, I want to thank the Ron and John Show for letting me barge in here tonight. The final, Glacier Peak in a doozy, 61-58. Tune in tomorrow night, 7:15 tip. More Shoreline Community College, STSPN, SLSN, basketball Wesco coverage. Jackson hosts Snohomish boys tomorrow night, 7:15. For our executive producer, Todd Elvig, the 5-tool player, Ron Henthorn, unbelievable job as always. Johnny McClain. So long from Glacier Peak High School.
Good night, all.
Good night.
NBA 3 ball. He just absolutely drains that one.